So for starters, muscle twitching could be so many different things, but I am for sure telling you it is something to do with your nerve firing irregularly. So my left tricep has been twitching over the last, well, since I woke up this morning. And I used to be like, oh my gosh, what is this? Am I like dying of cancer? Like all these different things. Well, here's the real reason, guys. And again, it could be a lot of different things. If it does persist, I would go to a doctor, but most of the time muscles twitching dies pretty quickly. Not literally dies in the muscle, but dies off figuratively, whatever. So muscle twitching is when the nerve is basically firing the muscle even though you don't need to have it be used for something. Okay, so right now my arm is literally chilling. I'm not doing bench press, I'm not doing overhead press, I'm not doing anything, and it just keeps firing. It keeps firing right here, boom, 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 every like couple seconds. And usually this is when the nerve gets irritated for some different reason. The reason it becomes irritated is likely from overuse. That's one of the first things. Potentially nutritional imbalances, such as electrolyte imbalances, not getting enough potassium, not getting enough magnesium, not getting enough sodium. That could cause your nerve to fire because it's just not getting the proper basically nutrients sent to it to allow it to say, hey, we're good, we can fire properly. And also too, it could just get stretched in a very deep position, or it could become very, very tight. And all of these are kind of culminating. So it could have been, you did a lot of work in that muscle, and then the next day it could just be firing still because it's just very, very fatigued. And sometimes when a muscle is overly fatigued, the nerves around it will keep firing just because it's going haywire. This can happen if you just do a really deep stretch. I actually did that the other day. I did a overhead tricep stretch for the first time in a long time the other day, and I think that's something that could have happened to it, on top of the fact that I did work my triceps pretty hard the other day. And in particular, my left side has always been a little, I should say, dicey with my nerve. My ulnar nerve, which is the nerve that travels on the outside of, basically runs through your tricep, the outside of your arm, kind of on the outside part of your elbow, or through the elbow, I should say, up into your pinky and middle finger. There's an ulnar nerve. That's always been slightly irritated for whatever reason on my left side. I don't know if there's a groove in my elbow, kind of your funny bone area that's actually hitting your ulnar nerve. So long story short, that gets irritated every once in a while when I do a bunch of tricep stuff and don't manage my workload very well. It's nothing to be concerned of. Please, please, please don't think it's something really, really bad. There is a chance there could be some neurological disorder, but most of the time these things go away pretty quickly. And with just a little bit of rest, proper nutrition, getting enough protein in, it's usually good to go. So there you go.